Hey guys, welcome back to GWN. I'm Noctaire, your host. So I'm on the Hyper Rush game today. One of my Hyper Rush games today. I've actually got a few that I've been tinkering around with, and this particular one is currently at Town Hall 9. My other one's at Town Hall 10, and the difference between the two is in how fast I've been rushing them. The Town Hall 10 is all level 1 except for resources and army buildings. And let me see, I'll bring it up real quick. Let's see, where is it? It's down at the bottom somewhere. There he is, Loco Lobo. So, as you can see, he's all level 1. On these games, so I can still war with them, I just go ahead and upgrade dragons typically. And that's what I've been doing on that one. You can see here I got it up to level 4 dragons. Really haven't been upgrading anything else. I mean, I upgrade some of the barge troops every once in a while, but I'll just use stuff from clan games and CWLs and clan wars to fuel the growth on these games. And this particular one, I just upgraded it to Town Hall 10. I've got both Infernos going. I was working on this one yesterday a little bit using El Primo so I could get some upgrades running. Ended up, what did I play for? About maybe 3 hours, I want to say, give or take. And in the process, I bought both of the Inferno Towers, upgraded the Clan Castle, or started it upgraded and booked the laboratory, and something else that escapes me at the moment. But tons and tons of progress. And that was all due to being able to use a high-level El Primo. And that's what I'm going to do some more of on the GWN account, which is a Town Hall 9 game right now. You can see the big difference between this one and that one. Some of the troops are a little bit better situated than that one was. I've got some level 5 Barch and Goblin troops over here, so I can go out and do like Goblin Knife and that. But other than that, it's the same basic thing. I'm working on just the dragons. And right now, I don't have anything upgrading in the lab, because I just finished off my dragons yesterday for that one. And I've got 2 builders. Yeah, I've got 2 builders that are about to come free working on some storages. So I wanted to get out and get enough elixir so that I could upgrade another troop, and then maybe work on some of these walls. I'm trying to keep the walls relatively far along. I ran out of really a whole lot to do with it, and I had a boatload of gold. So I decided instead of upgrading the walls, I would go ahead and upgrade the game to Town Hall 9. As it was at Town Hall 8, I'd already started the upgrade at 10 on the other one. I'm trying to keep them relatively close. So, yeah, we got that running. As anybody joins the stream, if you got any questions or comments, feel free to drop them into the chat. Should show up on the screen here as well. I've got it added in as a snap-in, and I'll be glancing up every once in a while in between running my raids. So the raid party that I use is 15 El Primos and 10 Wizards. I like to take along some Earthquake spells just to open the base up, as well as some heals to keep the El Primos going. This troop has been absolutely OP. I mean, it's been fantastic. Lots of fun playing with El Primo. I think the hardest thing right now is finding decent bases to raid. But as I've been raiding over the last couple days, I have been doing, generally speaking, pretty well. Anywhere from 350 to 500,000-600,000 on most of my attacks. And you can see that in the logs here. Some are better than others. Some I mixed up. You can see where I was working on the events there. 827,000 on the elixir. So I mean, we've done some pretty good raids using it. And over on the other account, I was killing it yesterday. Like I said, I pulled in enough to do both of the Inferno Towers and the Clan Castle, and upgrade a dragon, and just and upgrade the lab as well. So I mean, just tons and tons of loot using El Primo. So I'm going to go ahead and get some things boosting here. since we've got the 1 gem boost going on right now. So we'll boost the barracks, spell factories, and the 2 heroes. You know what? Just because we're streaming, we'll go ahead and I think I got a power potion. Yeah, let's pop a power potion. Actually, do I even need to? I don't think I even need to on this account. Because I got level 5 wizard, so I don't even need to pop a power potion on this one. We're gonna do just fine. So let's see if we can find anything to hunt down and raid today. Best time to raid is during clan games, if you haven't figured that out, because there's a whole bunch more bases out there that you can dig into. Alright, here's a real good one. Both of the expos are down. Low walls. I think we will come in. Yeah, we'll come in from the top. We're just going to spam these troops. I take the wizards to kind of help with cleanup. The objective is to let the hog riders and the El Primos do the job throughout the base, taking out the defenses, and then the heroes and the wizards can come in from behind and actually hit the collectors, the storages, the resource buildings, and the town hall along the way as well. I'm not even going to need to use the earthquake spells. Heal those hog riders up in case they hit a bomb. Not going to need the freeze. This is a nice light and easy base to hit. Zoom in a little bit there. I think today's the last day for El Primo. If you hadn't had a chance to raid, no time like the present. 1 gem boost plus the OP strength of this troop, and he's on sale, so he's cheaper to cook up. It just doesn't get any better. Boom. That's not too bad. Heroes should already be healed up. Request some more hogs. We got the next level or generation of troops cooking. Let's go see if we can find another one. I'm telling you, I must have generated, lordy, 15 million in resources yesterday, just a couple hours time with these things. It was great. So this one's not bad. I could probably find somebody with more, but 370,000. Hey, Soldatus. I sent you a message. I think it was you. I sent a message about Boom, by the way. I do okay with these lower level games. Down typically in gold. This one was in silver until just recently. Oh, where do I want to come in? Let's go ahead and clear this stuff down here in the bottom. El Primo! Oh, I goofed on this one. I didn't clear my spells. Somehow I don't think it's going to matter. El Primo is just that strong. I'll end up losing my hog riders, though, which is a bummer. One of the guys in our clan in Divergent Void, I think it's Turkleton, is like totally enamored with El Primo. He uses it in wars and everything. He's really good with it, too. So you can't argue it. It performs just as well in war as it does in farming. But I tinkered with it a little bit in the wars, and I did all right on a few of them. I managed to 3-star a few of the bases, but most of them I couldn't quite get the performance out of it that I needed a 3-star base. That was at I was at Town Hall 10, but at Town Hall 9 and 8 I had no problems. Hey, see, these guys are going to end up 3-star in this base as well. Best farming troop ever. Oh, of course, I pop it, and that's when the bomb comes up. Last little bit of dark elixir. Bingo for the 3. Oh, this one's still in silver. So we're just gold 3 on this game. So 1400 to 1599. Yeah, we got a little ways to go. We just hit gold 3 on this last attack. Alright, we got to fix these potions. There we go. The next one will have everything that we need. Let's see. He is still working on that. That's there. That's there. How did we fall behind? Doesn't make any sense. Oh, well, I got a few extra gems. Yeah, I think I'm going to see if I can find something better. See if we can find something closer to 400,000 or 500,000. And preferably weak. Another 300,000. I mean, this one's a big open base. I can't say no to this base. I have a weakness for these big open bases. I can't say no to them. I know it's only 300,000 a pop, but oh well. I'm boosted for an hour. If you keep the heals going, you can run these guys just all through a base. The only real danger is when they get grouped up like that and you hit something like a wizard tower. The splash damage will cause a lot of grief. Yeah. I don't think I need to use any more power or spells either. I think we're good to go. Alright, so go pick on that one little wizard there, big old barbarian king. You ever notice that the heroes are stronger on the defense side than they are on the offense side? And how can a level 6 barbarian king take down a level 8 barbarian king like that one was about to do if I hadn't popped the ability? As soon as we get some clan castles, we're going to see if I can find a really big one again. One lone barbarian on the edge. 15 and 10. I don't know why it's fallen so far behind. About the only reason to upgrade the earthquake spells is if you use them in a zap quake. That's why. And since they upgraded the lightning spells starting with level 5, Town Hall 8 gets level 5, right? Yeah. When they buff the lightning spells so that you don't need the zap quake anymore, there's no reason to upgrade it. But since you don't get it until Town Hall 8, you know. But it just depends on what the level is on your lightning spells. I suppose, I mean, you do get more damage from a higher level earthquake spell. Hang on a second. Let's take a look at it real quick. Hold on a minute here, guys. We got a little bit of time until those troops finish cooking anyway. So, Clash of Clans Wiki. Yes, thank you. Home Village, spells, and dark spells. So the low-level earthquake spell only gives you 14.5% damage. And while you can use 4 of them to take out a wall, that's not nearly as much as getting a 25% hit on another building. So let's say, well, I mean, I use the example of the zap quake because that's what we used to use it for mostly besides walls. But there are plenty of other buildings now that you might want to take some heat out of. You know, whether it's a town hall or a defense. So that would be why you would want to upgrade them, because you can take things down with them. A lot of us will still use the Dragon Riders. We'll still use the lightning spells on, say, a couple of the ADs. See if I got an example I can give. Take a look at Blade's base real quick. So you got anything next to it? No. About Baboon. Okay, here we go. So if you take a look at this one, for example, let's say you drop 2 lightning spells on that AD. If you were attacking this base, whether it's, you know, in a war or you're out farming, whatever. You drop 2 lightning spells. It's not only going to hit the AD, but it's also going to end up doing some damage to that expo right there. So if you only have level 1 earthquake spells, you're not going to get a whole lot for your buck from that. But if you hit, say, level 4, which is almost twice as much damage that it's going to do, you may be able to drop a couple of lightning spells on the AD, and then depending upon the level of the expo that's next to it, drop an earthquake and take that out. You know, same thing goes with a lot of these blowers. A lot of times somebody will have their air sweeper sitting right next to an AD, and you'll almost get the air sweeper along with the AD, but you won't quite get it. So if you have an earthquake spell, you could drop that on the AD, I'm sorry, the air sweeper, the AS, and take it out along the way too. So that would be the other reason to upgrade your earthquake spells now. So you can, in effect, still use Zapquake, even if you don't need it for the air defense, but you can use it on the buildings around the air defense. And we had one of these in a recent war. Honestly, I don't remember which the base was. I want to say it was Turk that had it. It was either him or Mac. I can't remember which one. But it was basically the same thing as what I just showed on Baboon's base, where you have the AD next to another structure. In this case, both of the ADs were sitting right next to the air sweeper, and he was able to hit them and take them down, and then use a a earthquake spell to get additional damage and take out some other defenses. So, long answer to your question, that's why I would still upgrade them, because they have value. I mean, they only go up to level 4, so it's not like it really takes all that long to upgrade them. So let's get our clan castle full and see if we can find anything worthwhile. Oops. Wrong side. Alright, we're high rolling. Let's see what we can get. That is not a high roller. Oh, it's not too bad. Ooh, nice big open base too. Love donut bases. I was going to go for bigger, but I love these bases. They're always so much fun. We're just going to go ahead and unleash El Primo for a few seconds here. Let him walk around and clear out some baddies. We'll drop a poison to deal with those skeletons. A heal spell over there, a heal spell over there. You know, I think I'm going to hold on to the clan castle. Leave my troops alone. Oh man. Now I'm going to have to use it. Stupid heroes took out my El Primo. I hate it when that happens. Get in there, little hog riders. Help them out. Oh, we so had this base. I should have just unleashed everything right away. I hate it when that happens. Now I'm going to walk away with hardly any of the gold elixir and dark elixir. Horrible take. Horrible. Everybody says they want to see what happens when things don't go right. There you go. Move this poison over. Wait for the Barbarian King to come up here in a few secs. I was talking about the clan war we were running the other day. Ended up coming out really well. We pulled 144 out of 150 stars. Once again, 3-starred most of their top 5. Just missed the one. A few more in the next set. But after that, it was all 3s. Knocked them out like crazy. I don't know if there were any particularly notable attacks. Blade, of course, we were talking about him with his go wee wees. Yeah, this one was fun. I'm not quite sure what the point is of developing bases like this because they're really vulnerable to Electro Dragons. And you can watch here, you'll see the line of Electro Dragons just starts decimating it right from the get-go. I'm starting to get away from using the Stone Slammers, though. I went ahead and used one on this. Drop them and rage them. Clone spell. This is where the bat spell really excels, in my opinion. Everybody just completely and totally ignoring the 2 dragons from the clan castle. They don't even really factor into the attack. This is kind of how both of these last 2 wars went for us. In both cases, they were rush clans, just like us. So we were really nice and even matched. Roughly the same number of Town Hall 12s, 11s, 10s, 9s. These guys engineered a few games, but again, not an engineered roster. Don't see a whole lot of engineered rosters anymore, which I really like. Because to be honest, I hate the engineered rosters. Another donut style base. See how Turkleton did this one. Now he did dragons and bats. He's been waiting for a chance to use this one. Dragon bat's pretty straightforward. You drop a rage spell, usually on something like a single inferno. Single stream inferno tower, you know. And drop a whole bunch of bat spells in there. It takes that out. And by eliminating that and a few other defenses, you open it up real nice for, in this case, dragons, but it could be any of a number of different attack streams that use it. Most of the time it's going to be dragon, though, because this is more of an air attack overall. Only got one of the ADs, which could be a problem depending upon your attack. But in this case, he clears out a pretty good section of the base defensively before launching the next part of his attack. And that's how the Dragon Bat attacks typically run, is they run in 3 segments. One with the bats and the rage spell. Another one that's just kind of a general clearing, sometimes with suicide heroes. And then the last is the bulk of your attack, where you send in the dragons and let them do their things. That Stone Slammer gets in there and distracts the air defenses too, giving the dragons a little more time to kind of work their way through and get into them. Nice use of rage to move everybody into the middle. Or was that that might have been a haste spell. Balloons working their way over to that air defense, once again distracting it so the dragons have time to work their way through, and then it's mop up. Just a couple of defenses left, no real threats for the dragons that are left, and there's 4 of them there, plus a nearly full powered Archer Queen. That makes for a good 3-star. How we doing on cooking? Ah, we're almost on full. Cool. Another 30 seconds and we'll have the clan castle troops too. Oh, what troop to upgrade? I think maybe we should upgrade that lightning spell. Get to level 6 so that I can do more dragon attacks and wars with this. And then Let's see, what do I need? 2.5 million to turn those purple, right? Yeah. It'll be all purple and black. Already got the army camps upgraded. Working on those collectors and storages kind of in between. Do I want to put down the Dark Spell Factory? Be down for 5 days, and we've got Clan War League, so I could get that one done. So I think after we get done here, I'm going to put down the Dark Spell Factory and get that upgraded. Already did the regular one. Already got my Clan Castle upgraded. So it looks like we're going to do Walls, Dark Spell Factory, Lightning Spell. Alright, so let's get to it. So we can find a big one this time. Got to make up for that last one that didn't go so well. I want some new music. Oh, there we go. 500,000. That's not bad. Nice dead base. Wizards in the 4 corners, so this looks like a fairly symmetrical base. Yeah, it's not going to matter where I come in. Alright. So let's go ahead and take from a corner. I'm going to open that whole bottom up there in that corner. And I think we should drop one here. And this one can go up here. That should give just enough coverage. They'll clear out the middle without too much problem. Might lose a couple in there. Again with the heroes. El Primo just takes out the walls in one hit. No big deal. Time to pop the abilities. And finish this base off. There we go. And we can go back out and find another one. Oh, this one's going to have to be a little bit easier because I don't have Clan Castle troops. Oh, where were you before? Everything on the one side. I definitely think we'll go for this one. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. So I can open it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I drop all 4 of them right here. Earthquake spell gets 8 squares. 4 on either side. It's a 4 square diameter. let them get in and take out that splash damage. Down go the wizards. In with the heroes. And ready on the heal spells, especially as we go up here by this stupid Barbarian King. Who's going to pick on my poor little El Primo. Leave him alone, you big bully. And they're going to come back together there in the middle of the other side. No clan castle troops. We are either going to 3 or come really close to 3-star in this one, and we already pulled all the resources out of it. So not a bad attack at all. Alright. Come on, Barbarian King. It's time to take down his Barbarian King. I don't want to deal with him anymore. Good job, wizards.
El Primo!
Now, those of you that watch this either before or after, you need to let me know if you like this format. I'm just going to start streaming every day for a couple of hours, whatever the game of the day might be. Right now, I'm working on my Clash of Clans, but very soon I'll be working on Brawl Stars and Boom Beach, and of course War Robots. I'm running a bunch of upgrades on War Robots right now. Got them cooking. 5 minutes till we get the clan castle, and about, looks like about 2 minutes to 3 minutes till we get the army. Okay, let's take a look at something else real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't even need to transition out for this. This is just my gaming pad. So those of you that are War Robots fans, you can see where we're at on War Robots now. Managed to get a Raker and a Blitz. I've upgraded them. Everything is running level 6 weapons and robots with the exception of a pair of level 5 Shredders. So we got a great setup on War Robots now. And we're just going to take a quick look at this while I'm waiting for those troops to cook. Love my Strider. In addition to that, I've got a second hangar. Just been tinkering a little bit with some of my older robots. The ones that I started off with. Probably the best one you can start off with in any of them is going to be the Punisher Griffin. Got him all up to 6. Norcom's on a GI patent, or GL patent. I think it's an L. I don't know. Love this one for just camping out in the back and causing grief. Kumio came up for like $2 or something like that over the holidays, so everybody's probably got one of these. I like running him with some Orkans. I just finally got a Raven, and I'm working on upgrading him now. As soon as I get him to level 6, I'll hit those Punishers and get those up to level 6. And then between him and the Punisher Griffin, I'll be all set. Because basically a Raven is just a Griffin with a double jump drive. And then, of course, my Spectre with Orkans. Use him all the time. In the workshop, I'm putting together some invaders, or an invader. I got about another week and a half to go on that. Looking forward to having him. When I get him done, I'll get a Wayland. And then at that point, I'll have all 5 of the spiders. The Raker, the Wayland, the Invader, and the Raijin and Fujin. Both of which I have currently in my hangar. See, where is he? I have been really pushing it over the last 3 months with this to get as many of these robots and get them up to level 6, which I think is where the game really becomes playable. Here we go. There's the Raijin, and there's the Fujin. Loving him with the Terrans. Don't have anything on the Raijin right now. Kind of retired my Jesse. Every once in a while I'll bring out the Leo and the Hellburner. Falcon was fun for a while, but he's gotten kind of boring. Don't really use most of these other ones. Some of the first robots you get when you first join the game. See if our troops are done cooking. Indeed they are. We got a nice start on the second set. 44 seconds until we get to request troops. How much can I hold on this one? 635. Okay, we got enough to upgrade those. Now we're all purple and black. That's nice. Almost hate upgrading the skulls. I love my skulls. The other walls don't have quite the same character as this set. This, of course, is the level 1 defender. Everything in the defense is level 1 on this game. And the walls on this one I'm upgrading. The walls on the other one, which is Loco Lobo, I'm not. Taking a look at where this places in war. You can see it's all the way at the bottom. There's GWN in slot 49, and 48 is Loco Lobo. Loco Lobo is Town Hall 10 now. It was Town Hall 9 at the time this one was done. So both of these placed down at the bottom of the Town Hall 8s, many of which are actually maxed. So it's a good low placement. And with the troops at the higher levels where I usually keep them, typically running dragons on both of these games. One of them, it's maxed on this one for Town Hall 9, so level 4, and working on level 5 for Town Hall 10 on the other one. Sorry, had a sip. There we go. Let's see what we can find. Can we make Soldatus Neferonus jealous? Find another big one. Best bases come out during the clan games. I was finding bases like 700,000-800,000. Found a few of them for $1 million. And that's in each individual resource, by the way. Golden Elixir. Oh, here's a good one. Oh, nice low-level walls. Great. We got 1 or 2 expos. I only see the 1. I'm going to guess that's under construction right there. I can't see. Okay. All right, so we're going to come at this one. I want to get that expo out of the way as soon as I can, so we're going to do this. Put them there. Okay. And we will heal in the middle around the town hall. And over here by the Barbarian King. Leave my boys alone. Big bully Barbarian King, man. Hanging out down in gold is probably the best place for these Town Hall 9s when you're rushed like that. Gold and crystal. Pull a lot of loot out of crystal. Just a few more seconds to get those last 2. There's really nothing to upgrade with gold on this base since I'm keeping all the defenses level 1. So whenever I get gold like that, it just goes into walls. I use the rings on level 8 to get them to level 9. Generally hold on to them until then. Every once in a while I'll use them a little bit sooner, but normally I hold off on using those until later. 19 minutes boost left. Gotta love the 1 gem boost. How much longer we got that? 3.5 days. Well, I can get a lot of raiding done in 3.5 days. I have to think who I want to raid tomorrow. There we go. Everything's cooking. Yep. And out we go. 450,000 is pretty good, but this one's a little bit further along. Let's see if we can find somebody a little bit weaker to pick on. 400,000, but I want more elixir. Nah, same. I'm finding plenty of gold. That's not bad. Lower level walls. We do have 2 expos, though. I think I'm going to pass on that one. I don't have any clan castle troops. Those hogs would help out with the 2 expos, but... That's not bad. Dead base. Donut. Full collectors. A little bit lower than I would like, but without the CC troops, I'm not really one to argue too much. Okay, so where are we at over here? They should be working their way into the middle now. You go left or right, boys? Okay, right it is. Well, that was a wasted spell. See if I can't get him on the corner up here. Seriously, take down the Archer, Queen King. She's only level 6. Now the Barbarian King goes after our El Primo. And we're not doing too bad. Pretty good number of El Primo left over, even though the hero down, or the Barbarian King went down. And they'll take out his Barbarian King in just a second. There he goes. He's gone now. A little over a minute left. I'm sure we'll 3-star this one. Like I said, not quite as big a hit, but it's an easy one. No clan castle troops. That's what we need. Any of you guys been farming with El Primo over the last week while we had him? I sure have. Nothing like a max troop that you don't have to upgrade. He just melts through walls. It's great for that. Looks like we're not going to get the 3-star on this one. It's alright, we got all the loot. That's what it's all about. Don't really need the trophies anyway. So if we break 70% to get the teeny tiny bonus for the league. Oh, we're almost done with another one. Good. Kind of got to wonder what people think when they see a base like this in a war. It's not very hard. He was 49, I think, last time, right? Yeah, 49. How many attacks did they use on him? They used just the one? See, I don't get that. You're number 36. Why would you dip down to a base like that? A decent Town Hall 7 with dragons could take that out. Wizards, Pekkas, Hog Riders, and Valkyries. Level 2 Valkyrie at that. So I'm guessing he probably just had weaker troops. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. It's in, I don't know, is that Slavic, Russian? But hello. Hypno, maybe? I don't know. Hypnic? I actually took Russian in college for a little while. My background was all Romance languages, Latin, Spanish, and so forth. I did terrible with it. I ended up going over and taking Japanese. Did a lot better in Japanese than I did with Russian. Now, let's see. What was this guy? 36. 36. What did you look like, 36? So that's also a Town Hall 9 that's rushed. So that's probably why he did that, because he was rushed and didn't have very strong troops. He got level 3 dragons, though. He could have hit higher. How does second attack go? 82% on number 44. Could have done better. Go ahead and get some clan castle troops. See if we can find another good sized one here. For anybody joining in a little bit late here, we're just running some farming attacks using El Primo on one of my Town Hall 9 games. The objective is to build up enough resources to upgrade some walls and to upgrade the lightning spell to level 6, as well as this dark spell factory to level 3 before CWL start up. In between, I bounce out to other games and take a look at other stuff, so if anybody has any requests, let me know. Just going to be doing daily play like this for whatever game I'm working on at any given day. And we'll do the special episodes as well in between. Oh boy, how do I want to take this one? If I get those El Primos healed back up again. I'll save that second heal though and use it toward the end. Get that Archer Queen. I have a sneaking suspicion we're going to find some bombs or something there in a minute. Well, maybe not. Holy cow. The whole defense for the middle is just the moats? Really? Yeah, I guess whatever floats your boat. Yeah, she's not going to survive that Barbarian King. Neither will the Wizard. Oh, come on, boys. It's all up to you. That is a ton of leftover loot if we don't get through it. I hate leaving that kind of loot on the board. What I'd like to see is for those El Primos to kind of split up, but I think they're about to all come all together in one big pack again. We got enough time to get most of it, though. Don't think we got quite enough time to grab the 3, but we should be able to grab all the resources. See you later, Barbarian King. Well, we might get it. It's going to be close. Oh, yeah. Almost 700k each. That's not bad. Spicy potato. Hello. It's a few more walls. Almost got enough to do that lightning spell now. Okay, now we'll run the one without Clan Castle troops. Oh, my weakness, the big open base. Don't ever put one of these bases up, guys. If I was trophy hunting, I would have taken that down in a heartbeat. What do we got here? Town Hall 11, but... oh, he's got 2 expos. I'd like to... I think I'm going to pass on that one. You get all these Town Hall 11s all of a sudden. At least the searches are coming back fairly quick today. Ah, another big open base. Slim pickings again. Come on, give me something good. Shooting for over 450K. This is the boring part of the game. I might should have gone after that one. We're just going to focus on Elixir for a little bit. Oh, that's got a lot of gold. I'm tired of searching. I want to hit something. Couple of upgraded wizard towers. Couple upgraded archer. Not just one archer tower. We'll split them. El Primo! Queen in over there. Wait a minute, I heard skeletons. Open that one up at the top because I think that's where they're going to go. Oh, good, we got rid of that barbarian king. He would have been a problem. We should move through pretty quick up there. And we got a 3. Again. Pop the ability on the Barbarian King. It's a couple more level 8 walls. Can't complain. And go ahead and boost these again. I got a minute and a half left on the boost. Okay. Minute and a half. So we got to wait 90 seconds. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and start the research on the lightning spell. That'll finish up just in time for CWLs. I think I'm going to move this and a few of the other Town Hall 9s over to Army of One and run a CWL over there. So one of the nice things about having our filler clan, the Army of One clan, is that I can move troops or move games over there that are lower level. We've got that one down to it's at gold 2 right now, so it's still in a pretty good range for these Town Hall 8, 9s, and 10s to play in. Didn't use it last season. No, not yet. Gotta resist the urge to hit that boost potion by accident. I had some replays. Ran this one, a couple of other ones yesterday on Loco Lobo. This is the power of these seasonal troops. They're always OP. The giant skeleton at Halloween, and even the skeleton barrel troop, those were great. Did a lot of the same thing with them. Ice Wizard, when we had him last year, he was pretty good. I don't think he was nearly as good, though, as this year. Last year's were fun, but they weren't as powerful as the ones we had this year for Halloween and Christmas. Like I said, loot is just wicked crazy with these because they're just so OP. So much fun. I love an offensive game. Even when I didn't get a full 3-star out of it, I would still pull 5, 6, 700,000. We got another, yeah, there's another hut at the bottom. Go, boys, go. Lady beat you to it. Let me scroll through some of these other ones real quick here. What do we have? Be right back. This was last night or yesterday afternoon, one or the other. Dead Town Hall 10. In this particular game, I had my troops boosted because I only have level 1 wizards. It's the Loco Lobo Town Hall 10 level 1 defender. 2 Hyper Rush games, Loco Lobo and GWN. Both of them just for fun. Only upgrading army and resource buildings, and on one of them walls, the other one not. So obviously they give up whatever they got whenever they get attacked. Whether it's in a war or otherwise, it doesn't take much. But surprisingly, they don't always go down as easy as you might think. Lots of debate over the topic of rushing for years. Now with CWL, the Clan War Leagues, it's pretty much a given that if you want to be as competitive as you can be in Clan War Leagues, you want to get to Town Hall 12 as fast as you can. But in regular Clan Wars, you don't necessarily want to do that because when you can't defend and your troops are weak because you rush too fast, and if it's your first game, you aren't as good of a player because you just haven't had time to develop the skills, that's actually a detriment to your clan. So lots of clans will simply not accept players that are very much rushed. Some of them won't take you if you're rushed at all. They do the X.5 thing where you don't drop anything new until you've upgraded everything existing when you upgrade to a new town hall. I've always been a rusher though, never really caused me any problems. Say goodnight, Queenie. This was actually typical of what I was getting most of the time out yesterday and last night when I was out hunting. 7, 8, 900,000. Wish I had the replay for the one that was 1 million. I don't remember where that one was. That would be a fun one to look at. Typically running 15 El Primo and 10 Wizards, just like I am on this Town Hall 9. So I haven't upgraded the army camps over there yet. Training all done. Spells almost done. Okay. Can we find another good-sized one? That's a good-sized one. Dead base. We got a dead expo at the top of the structure there. Think we'll come in from the top left. And this time I'm going to open the base up first. As I've said before, you get 8 spaces, 4 on either side of your middle point, radius of 4 blocks for the earthquake spell. Into the middle with everybody. And down goes our first heal spell. I'm going to freeze that Barbarian King because I don't want him to take out too many of my El Primos. And they all seem to congregate there again. I'm going to lose some hogs. I'm going to hold on to that last heal for a little bit longer. Pop the king. Dude, where is that Barbarian King going? He's like walking 5 miles away from his altar. The altar's all the way over. What in the world is he doing? Oh my gosh. Look at him go. Dude was so bent on taking out those El Primos, he followed them all around the game grid. Where in the world was his altar at? My gosh, that is ridiculous. That was insane. Hold on a minute. Where is his altar? His altar is over here. Holy cow. He picked them up. He was away from his altar like 10 miles away when he picked them up, and then just proceeded to follow him everywhere. Unreal. I've been noticing that with these heroes lately. I don't know why they're doing that, but they actually walk way the heck away from their altars now. That is insane. Let's get a quick fill up. And hunting we go. One of my brothers is playing this game. He uses goblins for all of his raiding. I find it more fun to be able to attack and break into a base. Oh, here we go. Oh, and it's a nice big open base too. I like that.
El Primo!
Let's go ahead and put the hogs down here. And just to keep it easy, we'll break in up top. Deal with all that splash damage. That's a lot of splash damage. Heal up a couple of hog riders, maybe. Yeah, just a little bit. I think I should have dropped that a little bit further up. Get the ability going there. This should be a nice 3-star again. Getting close. Definitely going to have enough to do that Dark Spell Factory. And we can do some more walls. This is my sandbox base. Put all my stuff on here so that I can tell where it's what I'm going to upgrade and so forth. I've got all the defenses off to the left because this is a level 1 defender. I'm not upgrading any of those defenses. They're all level 1. All going to stay level 1. Expos are currently cooking. I just upgraded this base the other day. Then over on the other side is all the army and resource buildings, all of which will be upgraded. Working on the Dark Elixir storage so that I can pop that rune and work on my Archer Queen a little bit. Only got 85,000 in there right now, so definitely want to get it upgraded. And get that Archer Queen bumped up to level 5 where she can do some real damage. Six minutes. Any of you guys Boom Beach nuts? Like playing Boom Beach? Another one of the games I play. Hold on a second. switch over to my main game. Just recently joined a new task force with this game. Pretty much everything is maxed. The only thing that's not maxed are some of the abilities on the heroes. I got a few of those done too, but I don't really use anybody but Private Bullet now. And before that I was using Captain Everspark. So I haven't had much interest in upgrading the other abilities. They're just not mine. I don't like them, not interesting. But I wanted to join another task force so I could start to see some of these higher level operations. So the task force that I'm on, we started it a couple of years ago, and yeah, it did all right for a while. We did a few of the mid-level operations, but never really went anywhere. And now there's just a couple of us that are live on it. These higher level operations, you really need the 30-40 man task force to be able to do. Really cool though. I'm looking forward to hitting a few of these when they run the next one. The guys over here at Seals run a task force each day, I believe. This one's got about 5 hours, so I might be able to get in on one tonight. That'd be fun. Typically run all tanks. But I've got, you know, Hoka and Skuka and RZCM, TGM, flame grenades, I call it, with the Grenadiers and the Scorchers. During events, I'll run all Scorchers sometimes, depending upon what's cooking over in the tribes. Right now they got 50% on everything. It was done for the Christmas, New Year holiday. That's been a lot of fun. Increased energy in the gunboat and all the troops, their health and damage, everything on the bases, and all the resources, the rewards you can get from them. So I've been having a lot of fun with that. What do I got going on over here? Do I have a Dr. T? I got a Dr. T to run over here. And maybe I'll do that here in a little bit too. Get back to Clash. Each day I bounce through the 3 games and just hit all the daily stuff. Whether it's Dr. T's Volcano Island or running a bunch of farming raids or whatever. We got enough to go ahead and do a raid. Let's see what we can find. Yeah, I don't think so. We're in bully mode. We're picking on the weak. Yeah, it might be a little bit dicey without the Clan Castle troops. Coming up on an hour and a half. I'll be going for about another 30 minutes and then I'll take a break. We'll do another streaming session later on. Oh, this one looks good. Weak walls. It's a dead base and no expos to deal with. A couple of higher level wizard towers though. It's going to be tough on El Primo. Alright, I think I'm going to take it from the top. They're going to go down, I think. So we're going to open that up for them and keep them moving, get down to that other wizard tower. I'm going to heal down there. And we're going to freeze the other wizard tower. Come on, boys. Work your way over. That's frozen. And another heal to get them through that. Where's my Barbarian King? He's in the middle. Alright, time to throw the Barbarian King's ability. Primo's taking a bit of a beating down here. Barbarians abandoned their king. Last archer tower. And one lone wizard will work on those couple buildings over there. See if El Primo can take care of that queen. I bet they can. Be pulling out the Heggy Whiz here in the next few days when I go out hunting, because we'll be losing El Primo. He's only got today left. That's not a bad take. A little over 1 million more to go. "37 minutes left on the clock. Plenty of time. Get some hog riders here from Candyman. There we go. We walk straight in another 500,000. Okay. Low walls, low defenses, and no expos. He may be Town Hall 10, but he ain't Town Hall 10. All right. Oh, we're best to break down the walls. I'm walking right into the middle. I think, let's take down the walls up there. We'll launch a heal. Heal. Oh, where to put the freeze? What do I want to freeze? I think we're going to freeze. Yeah, they got that. Middle is toast, so I guess we'll just go ahead and freeze the top up here, because that's all that's really left. We can pop the ability on the king, because he ain't going up against anything anymore. Do I feel the incoming bat spell nerf is needed? I don't think we're going to get another nerf on the bat spell. We had... Before the big release, the holiday release, we had an opportunity to test a bat spell, and it was nerfed then, and it was switched to only hit the defenses. And then when it came out, obviously it needed more nerfing, which was a shame because it was a blast as it was. But the production nerf, I think, did it, because now, even though it's very useful, it's very, very usable, it is not really OP. Some of the other YouTubers out there will show a lot of videos of players just completely and totally crucifying with the bat spell. But, you know, those are the ones that work. They're not live streaming it. You're not seeing all the failures. A lot of times what will happen is that they'll pick a particular base and they'll hit it several times over until they finally get the one that'll be shown on the video. And I mean, we all do that. It's nothing against anybody. Everybody does that because you want to show the win. You know, I do that on a lot of my builder-based videos because we want to see what goes right in the attack so you can mimic it when you do your own attacks. That's part of the reason I'm doing the live streams now as well, because with the live streams you can see when things go bad, like a few attacks I did back maybe 15, 20 minutes ago. So no, I don't think that there's a nerf needed. I think air in general has taken off in the higher levels, and it makes sense to potentially add something like another air sweeper. I think a third air sweeper would go a very long way in dealing with the current air superiority that we're experiencing in the game. Although personally, I like it because I think an offensive game is a lot more fun than a defensive game. There we go. Couple more walls. I don't get to go out and raid as much as I'd like to. Too many games. Currently playing a little over 30 games. So while we wait, I think I have another replay. Let me see if I can find it. I don't think I shared this one yet. Well, if I did, I guess you guys can watch it again. This particular base design, it's a war base that's been modified to be used as a trophy base. Usually those having your storages out like that is more designed for wars than it is for farming and HV, because it's for stopping troops from getting in. But again, you see the power of El Primo here because it just walks right through the base. There's not enough defenses that are compartmentalized to slow down the El Primos, so they're able to just plow right through. They take out the vast majority of the defenses before they really even have to break into anything. And of course, when they do, it takes them nothing because just a couple hits, boom, they're in there. How do I think the upcoming Clan War Championship would work? Honestly, I have no clue. They haven't told us anything about that other than that it was coming. I lucked out and got in on the NDA club finally about a month or so ago, so I get to see things a little bit sooner than you guys, and I get to test them on the developer build. But there's been nothing on Clan War Championships at all yet, other than it's coming. I think it's going to be similar to what you see with like Clash Royale's big championship series that they've been running. The whole esports thing has been really taken off with the Clash games. I'd like to see it over on a Boom game too. I think that would be fun. I'd like to see something like Clan Wars on the Boom Beach game. That would be really cool over there too. But I think what they'll probably do is brackets until they get up to the top. So it'll probably be based on the same general format as what CWLs are. That's how I would do it, at least. That way they can just work everybody right up the line. Did I already hit the button to train another? I was in there talking. I didn't even realize I hit the button. Okay. Well, we can go without the clan castle. See what we can find. A little bit tough with the Inferno Towers on that one. Let's see. This doesn't look too bad. It's got 400,000 in elixir. Now he does have the two. Yeah, we'll skip that one. He's got the two expos. Oh, there we go. Nice dead base with even more. Where to come in on this one? Let's see. The top and the right are looking right for the Wizards. So if I do that, all right, so let's do it this way. El Primo. See if we can't get them split and clearing. It looks like that worked. I think it might be time for a heal over here. We'll open up that side. Whew, okay, had a little bit nervous moment there. I think it's going to be a 2-star on this one. Those heroes have been causing me some grief with my El Primos. Now, obviously, as soon as they tell us more and say that we can talk about it, I'll bring you guys more information on the Clan War Championships. I think it'd be fun to compete, being in a clan that's ultra competitive, like all Town Hall 12s or whatever. My 12's not fully maxed yet. I got just a few more traps and such to work on, but a long way to go on my walls. $2.9 million, almost there. Not bad, coming up just on the 2-hour mark, too. There we go. Come on, last earthquake spell. Guess we can start working on these now. We're not doing too bad. Getting about maybe about 5-7 million. Yeah, it looks like we're averaging a little above 500,000 on each attack. Give or take a few in either direction. I think that counts for some pretty good farming in Town Hall 9, don't you guys? Coming to the end of the run here with this one. Yipes! I used all my gold. Well, that was stupid. Alright. So I goofed that up. Let's see if we got anybody we can revenge. Definitely not doing that one. We might come back to him. Just to get a little bit of gold. Oh, there we go. That is priceless. This is beautiful. Exactly what we need. My God, 935,000 elixir. This is going to be a wonderful revenge. Let's see if I can do this without screwing it up. I think we're going to save the Barbarian King for last. I'm going to come in from a different angle. All right, boys. This is all about revenge. Revenge, I say. Work your magic. Let's freeze that bad boy. And take him out. That's funny. Run out of gold and end up finding a revenge with 935,000 elixir. That's great. Well, needless to say, we got enough elixir to upgrade that that Dark Spell Factory now. $21 trophies, 653, 935, and 2. Let's see if I can find him. Yes, I think that was a good revenge. We only got 21 trophies and he got 22, but I think we might have just beat him a little bit on the gold elixir and dark elixir that was robbed. Oh, it's great. Love it. So now I got to see if I got anybody else over here that's worth revenging against. I always try to check those each day. I completely forgot to do it today. That's not bad. Nothing compared to what we've been getting, though. Kanji, I'll tell you what, that's the one thing I didn't really get when I took Japanese. Hiragana, Furigana, Katakana, no problem. But, I see that one? Yeah. But kanji, I could never seem to get the kanji. Completely amazes me that those of you in the Asian countries can read that. My brain is not wired for that type of alphabet. Nope. Nothing else to attack and revenge. That was worthwhile, though. 935,000 elixir, 650,000 gold. I love it when I find one like that. Just a little bit more, we'll be able to go out and do another raid here. Wait for that EQ spell to finish up. I really need to use some of my free time to go back and start learning Japanese again. Beautiful language. Not very hard, believe it or not. A lot of people think it's a hard language to learn. It's not at all. Not at all. Hitman, if you're still on, I'll take a look at your base in just a minute. $395,000, that's not bad. Town Hall 8. Got some max wizard towers. I think maybe we'll start off hitting those first. We're going to open up the middle of the base. Make it a little bit easier for the El Primos to get in there. A lot of splash damage down here. With the mortar, the bomb tower, all 3 wizard towers, and 2 more mortars up top. They're going to be pummeling them. It's a lot of splash damage. Not enough against El Primo. Pop that ability, get him working on that wall. I hate it when my heroes get hung up on a wall. Everybody turn your attention to that Barbarian King. A minute and a half left, plenty of time. Plenty of time. If you guys enjoy these live streams, let me know. Either in chat or down in the comments down below. I'll be switching up. Every day I'm going to try to do a 2-hour live stream. Moving between the various games I play on Clash. As well as Boom Beach, War Robots, and here soon Brawl Stars. See, my Boom Beach is already maxed. At least my main game is. I don't think I'm going to work on the other ones very much. War Robots, I talked a little bit about that. I got almost everything to level 6 robots and weapons. Which is where I think the game really becomes ultimately playable. You become more competitive once you get them up to level 8, but level 6 is the right place for those robots and weapons. Plus, I've taken this last 3 months of playing the game to really gather up all of those weapons and robots too. Interesting, it keeps crashing. I don't know why. My primary hanger playing up in Diamond, I've got a Raker, a Mercury, an Inquisitor, a Blitz, and a Strider. And the weapons that I've got on them, Glory Shredder, I've got Avenger, Halos. See, the Blitz I stocked with Gusts. Of my Inquisitor, he's full of corrosion weapons. 2 Wasps and a Viper. Strider's my Beacon Runner. He's got a couple of Stings and a Glory. And of course, I've got plenty of other bots that I use as well. Every once in a while, I pull my Spectre out with the Orkans. My original bots, working on a Raven. I finally got him. He's like a Griffin on steroids with a double jump. Hopefully, everybody who plays this game's got a Kumiho right now. They had him on sale for like $2 over the holidays. I used to love getting my GL Patton out and just sitting there dropping missiles on people. And of course my Punisher Griffin, which I absolutely live for. Working on getting my Invader, almost there. 300 pieces a day I can make, and I need about so that'll be what, 6,400, so I'll need another 3,600. So 300 a day, that's 12 days, so almost 2 weeks away. And then I'll upgrade that one. My premium runs out in 9 days. They put it up for like 30 days for $10, so I grabbed that because it gives you double the silver and half of the upgrade times. So I get paid tomorrow. If they still have a special on it, I'll probably buy the year. But right now they don't have anything running, so unless they put another one up like tomorrow, I'm done with that. Definitely not spending $15 a month, even though it's a nice benefit. It's too much. $10 a month is the sweet spot for that. But a whole host of different weapons and robots to test on that, so you guys might want to pop in and watch those streams. You can see how well they work if you don't want to, jump into that game. War Robots is a blast. It really is. I mean, nothing like running around with giant mechs fighting other giant mechs and blowing things up. Wolf has been playing Brawl Stars a lot lately. He's real into it. He's been giving me grief because I haven't started playing it yet. Been too busy with Clash and all the events on Clash. Here's that Taylor base again. If I've said it once, I'll say it a million times. Do not use the Taylor base. A lot of people using this in war. It is so easy to beat in war. Goho will take it out every time. I use a Go Weeva with hogs in the clan castle too. Another big open base, another no-no. I think we're going to make this the last couple of raids, guys, and then I'm going to wrap it up. We're almost to the 2-hour mark. Diego, how's it going, buddy? Earthquake dead center should take out 3 sets of walls, so we got an extra up at the top there. Nope, only got the 2. I was off the center. Oh well. We are taking some grief. Skeletons, go away! This one might not go as well as I'd hoped. Most of it's cleared. Yeah, we got this one. We can pop the king's ability. Oh. Archer Queen's knocking them out in the middle. I don't think those two Hog Riders are going to be able to take her down. One Hog Rider. Nope. 94-2 for that one. All right, so Hitman, you are PQ. Yeah, I think that's an 8. 9 CCL. Oh, over an SL Kings, okay. Oh, looks like you're a maxer, huh? Watch out for those single infernos. They got they're victims to bat spells a lot. Now you're running one of the double eyebrow bases. I run this sometimes. I definitely work on the air defenses right now. With the nerf that they gave to the cannon carts and the super P.E.K.K.A.s, they're no longer nearly as effective as they were. So a lot of people are starting to use air more. Air bombs at level 8's good. Yeah, you gotta get your Mega Tesla up. Points at 5. Yeah, you're upgrading a little bit differently than I do on most of my games. I would get those firecrackers upgraded fast, as well as the Mega Tesla. Those would be that would be where I would focus my attention if I were you. I don't know if you're still on or not, but with the increase in air attacks, you definitely want those firecrackers upgraded. And the Mega Tesla, of course, is good against everything. Since it can hit everything, and you get the benefit of the arced lightning going from one to another when it zaps something. Your main base coming along nice. I'm guessing you just recently upgraded and put down your Inferno towers. You got the 3 expos? Yeah. So working on that other expo, I'm going to assume. Doesn't look like your builders are doing anything. Well, there's a couple up there. Archer tower and a cannon. Where is the other one? Oh, there he is, down here on the camp. Yeah. All right, last attack of the stream, guys. As always, questions, comments down below. I try to respond to everybody. If you pop in on a stream and give me your tag, I'll be more than happy to look at your bases and give you any advice I can muster up. Always answer questions in the streams. Ah, it's a good one to end on. Nice dead Town Hall 9. Wizard towers are a little high. I think we can take that. Let's go ahead and open the middle of the base. I'm going to send El Primo in on 2 sides. Well, there he goes. Take him down, take him down. Into the middle. Beautiful. $10 wizards, 15 El Primos. Lots and lots and lots of fun. Complete and total disaster for the enemy. I think we have to take out that Archer Queen. He's doing way too much damage to my El Primos. We'll freeze that last wizard tower so we can get a little bit further before the splash damage starts to hit our boys. This should be a 3-star. Pretty close. I'm going to make it through this last cannon. Hopefully we don't get hit with any more bombs. So what we do, about 10 to 12 million in each resource over the course of the last 2 hours. That is not bad at all. I'm half tempted to just keep on going and finish off these walls, but I don't have anything to do with my elixir. I really want to get that Dark Spell Factory down. Yeah, we're out of boost. So yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it there. We'll drop the Dark Spell Factory. We're good to go. Might run a war. Probably should have started my dragons cooking for the war. Oh well. Don't really need a poison anyway. That's looking nice. Just running the same base over here for war at the moment. Probably switch that up here a little bit later. Okay, so that's it for today's live stream. 2-hour run there of El Primo and Wizards. Just going out doing some farming at Town Hall 9 down in the Gold League. Questions, comments down below. Catch me in the chat. I'll be back again tomorrow with some more Clash of Clans, or maybe some Boom Beach, or maybe some War Robots. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Y'all take care. Thanks for sticking around and hanging out with me for a little bit today. Talk to you later. Keep on clashing. Bye-bye.